Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yes, FBI tries to look into certain things in our personal lives, in our means of communication, our emails, our and everything it can. Why? In order to protect us, as well as CIA, the same. They are meant to protect us, to work in behalf of our interests. They have to apply certain practices, protocols, methods in order to achieve that goal. The same thing other countries. They also have, their FBI, their counterpart CIA, NSA, things like this. Romanians had this Securitate was meant to do the same thing, to defend us, to protect us, the Romanians, from enemies, domestic enemies, and foreign domestic enemies, foreign enemies. That's the way it was. Now, practices are usually the same, which is, I want to know what that guy is doing. Okay, we're going to listen to that guy. I want to know where that guy is going. Okay, we're going to follow that guy. I want to know what this and what that. And they're going to do certain things against the law or legal, like in the States of America. Patriot Act, legal. No warrant, that's fine. Oh, you speak with your mom? We're gonna listen to your mom and you, therefore we're gonna listen to you forever. Why? Because you speak with people from outside of the country and we suspect those guys are involved in something. Therefore, we don't need a warrant to listen to you. So there's methods. The communists did not have legally the right to go, the communists, the Securitate, legally the right to listen to you. But in the name of national security, they did that. The same the Americans, the same everyone. They all do it. If they don't do it, well, things might happen. And you don't want that to happen. You don't. We find out here that obviously these security services who keep us safe are involved in, how should I put it, Facebook, in your emails, in YouTube, in Rumble, they have to figure things out. But especially when you communicate on your phones, on your messages, and in the Telegram messaging app. They tried to get involved in it, and they tried to use their access through backdoor, through their engineers. So that means they went to the Telegram. If you guys are on Telegram, I'm on Telegram as well. I am on Telegram as well. If you go over there and you try to, or maybe you have WhatsApp the same way. And WhatsApp, the same thing. They want to know. So these guys FBI tried to, Romanian is called racoleze, to hire engineers in order to be able to have access to Telegram. I think they also have to Telegram messaging app. I have here a video as well with an interview conducted by Tucker Carlson with the founder of Telegram messaging app. And he's going to tell us how FBI, whenever he would come to the United States of America, FBI would be two agents following him wherever he would go. The same thing happens in the communist times. I know that for a fact. For instance, religious leaders, if they would come, religious priests, or how do you call them, pastors, or rabbis, they would come over there. From the airport, they would be taken under surveillance. A car always following you. Those guys did the same thing as these guys do. These guys are better. The other guys were a little bit more rudimentary. So let me show you two articles and a video in which this founder of Telegram tells us about how he was followed. A fost filat. All right, let's go to the first article coming from Sputnik. FBI wanted to install backdoor to spy on users. Telegram founder tells Tucker Carlson. The former Fox News anchor and conservative media personality divulged that he had set up an official Telegram channel for his Tucker Carlson network, encouraging the public to, and I'm quoting, keep an eye on the announcements there, end quote. The channel has already attracted more than 150,000 subscribers. Speaking with Tucker Carlson, Russian-born IT entrepreneur and co-founder of the Telegram social network, Pavel Durov, focused on a variety of topics, including his visits or visit to the United States of America. The 39-year-old revealed that he was closely watched and monitored by the Federal Bureau of Investigation during his time in the country. And I will show you the video with that one, which is going to be right here. But let's go and read this further. He said that we got too much attention from the FBI and the security agencies, plural, wherever we came to the United States of America, wherever. Durov said during the interview released on Wednesday, and I got this interview, I will play you that. And he says, according to the businessman, one of his top employees once told him that he had been approached by the US government, and I'm quoting, there was an attempt to secretly hire my engineer behind my back by US cybersecurity officers. They all do that. They all do that. He argued, and I'm quoting, that those officers were trying to persuade the engineer to use certain open source tools, which he would then integrate into Telegram's code that, in Durov's opinion, would serve as backdoors for hacking the platform. And I'm going to play that video. So he said, whenever I would go, I would play that one. My understanding is that they also wanted to establish a relationship to in a way, control Telegram better. I understand that they were doing their job, but us running a privacy-focused social media platform, that probably wasn't the best environment to be in. We want to be focused on what we do, not on government relations of any sort. So let's go and watch this video. Let me see if I got things right here. That should be it.
Confident that happened?
Yes. There is no reason for my engineer to make up the stories. Also because I personally experienced similar pressure in the US. Whenever I would go to the US, I would have two FBI agents greeting me at the airport, asking questions. One time I was having my breakfast at like 9 a.m. and the FBI showed up at my house that I was renting. And that was quite surprising. And I thought, we're getting too much attention here. It's probably not the best environment to run.
Why would had you committed a crime?
No, they were interested to learn more about Telegram. They knew I, left Russia. They knew what we were doing, but they wanted details. And my understanding is that they wanted to establish a relationship to kind of, in a way, control Telegram better. I understand they were doing their job. It's just that for us running a privacy-focused social media platform, that probably wasn't the best environment to be in. We want to be focused on what we do, not on government relations of that sort.
Government relations. So then you came to UAE, to Dubai.
Yes.
So that was it. That was it. I don't think, I know these practices are general. So when people talk about, KGB, this, the KGB agents did this, KGB, I personally don't think at all that the other guys are innocent and clean, because they have to use the same, they're in the same business. Now, a singer has to sing. A guitar player has to play guitar. So they're going to use both hands, they're going to play the guitar. There are different nuances, but they are in the same business, keeping us safe. Now, I don't defend FBI and these guys, but they're needed. The problem is, can you control them? And he said over there he wanted to control Telegram better. That was interesting. The word better means they are doing it already, but they wanted more. That's a little detail over there. So here it is. FBI wants to know these things, and the counter-argument that I heard many times, especially when a police officer, let's say, stops you and says, I would like to search your car to have you consent, and you say, no. His first question per book is, why, do you have anything to hide? Oh, yeah, my freedom, fuck off. But they will ask you that. They can ask you many things. They can lie. A police officer can lie to you in order to pursue finding the truth. Other agents cannot lie to you, but certain people cannot. They can. They can. They said, "I heard you did this." That's a lie, but you don't know. And if he gets you to admit that, let's say you are a detective or an investigator, and you go over there and say, "We already know that." I mean, I've been involved in this kind of shit. If the detective says, "We already know that. We have all the evidence that you did it," which is a lie, and the guy says yes, that confession is accepted in court, even though the officer, the detective lied. So anyway, I'm not surprised the FBI follows this guy, and I don't think it's FBI. FBI, there's different ranks, different complexity. There are the low level and more complicated, more sophisticated, depending on your abilities. So nevertheless, here it is. My guys from Telegram, and not only Telegram, they already know. I mean, do you own a phone? They already know. The problem is, what's the point of trying to hide something that you, maybe said 25 years ago? But maybe 25 years ago was not recorded. But in the past, at least, when was Snowden? When did he tell us the truth? 10 years at least? Yeah, so it's been for at least 15 years. At least 15 years. After the 2001. More over than now. So here it is, my friends. They know. The same with the cash and your banking statements. With the garbage with IRS, Internal Revenue Agency. They ask you to file your taxes, but they already know what you do. It's like incriminating yourself. I mean, you file your taxes, they do an audit on you, which means they can figure everything out. They have access to all the information. They can verify everything, but they ask you to incriminate yourself. That's what I think it's IRS. Instead of saying, no, you do it. If I do some hanky-panky, you claim it. The taxes, filing the taxes is such a scheme, in my assessment. And again, you file something that those guys have the, all the evidence. Why don't you hire some fuckers? Not only the guys who will audit you randomly. My friends, anyway. Here it is, my friends. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.